So you said you've been celibate for a minute now, a couple years. What have been the benefits of that you gained from this choice to abstain from sex?
I don't have to go to the clinic every other week to just sit there and be scared out of my mind, hoping that I don't have something. I don't have to waste so much money on Plan B pills and other forms of just protecting against pregnancy and STDs. And the peace of mind, sex outside of marriage, for me, it brought drama all the time. And it wasn't like drama like my tires getting slashed or my car getting lit on fire or anything like that. But it was just not knowing what's going to come next. We said sex changes things. Well, if I'm having sex with you, but yet I don't feel for you the way that I know you feel for me, and we continue having sex, I know that things aren't going to stay the way it is now. Like, we're not going to always be friends with benefits. You're going to want something more. There's no peace of mind in that, where you're thinking one way, she's thinking another way. There's no peace of mind in having sex knowing that regardless of the condom or whatever, she eventually may get pregnant. And that if she does, your whole life is just going to change. There's no peace of mind in knowing that because you're a woman who's been hurt and you're using sex as a way to medicate your pain, I am just a drug dealer continuing to give you more doses, more hits, and I'm only aiding you in your self-destruction. Like, there's no peace of mind in that I'm just helping you stay the same and grow worse every day. I did feel dirty. I did feel like trash. I did feel like someone who was a snake, couldn't be trusted. I wasn't worthy of a wife, or I wasn't going to be a good father. For me, it's peace of mind. It's just, I love being free to say, if I see an attractive woman, I can tell her she's attractive. I don't want nothing from it except just to get to know her better. And if we do grow beyond friendship, then so be it. But everything before that was like, I had a mission. I'm trying to accomplish this mission. Everything was like pass or fail. Like, if I got sex from you, mission accomplished. If I didn't, mission failed. That's pressure within itself right there. Because now I'm measuring myself by what I'm doing and what I can get. And I just love knowing that I'm okay with myself. Like, I'm good. I like me. For the first time in my whole life, I like myself. And it's actually at a point when I'm not trying to live up to anybody else's standard. And that's really weird, but it's good. And I'm okay with being weird or being different right now. Because I know in the future, I won't have to deal with the consequences of living a life just touching fire and trying to jump out before you get burned. So
it's interesting to hear you say, even when you were doing that, you felt like a snake. You felt dirty. You felt, you knew that I'm medicating her pain because I know she feels more. Because you don't typically hear that from a guy. Because, society has made it seem like guys can, have sex, hit it and quit it. Guys can and just be done, and there are absolutely no emotions attached to it at all. And there's no guilt. There's no whatever. It's like, I just got what I... So you're telling me that's not true?
I don't think it's true as much as it probably once was years ago, only because if you look at the statistics of how many households are single-parent households, it's at an all-time high. So that means for us guys, we're growing up with the understanding that our mothers were hurt, that our mothers were affected in some type of way. We hate our biological fathers. For me, I've never seen him. Don't know what he looks like, never met him. So I was bitter for a long time. So how can I know that an act was committed, like sex outside of marriage, and it led to me being here, and not only just me being here, but we live in a situation that we wouldn't be in if I had two parents, because that would be more money. Or I would know how to tie a tie. I would know how to, get my hair cut. I would know how to dress. I would know how to walk like a man. I would know how to shake someone's hand. All those things that I had to learn by either watching from afar or watching TV, or my mother, yelling at me because she thought I should have known that, I could have avoided or I could have mastered earlier on. So now as a young man, understanding that I didn't have all those things and my mother was hurt on top of that, she was scarred for my entire childhood. How can I sit back and say, I know that sex is something to you, but it means nothing to me. I can't make that disconnect anymore. That's what I really mean when I say guys are not as dumb as we once were thought to be, because of the way society is, we see more now than guys 20 years ago did. It's more of us here because of a father who left.